Periwinkle and the Absolutely Dizzy Dazzling Day. It has been a long time coming. I started it before my first book, Fun for Anyone, and it actually took me about 5 years from writing to doing all the collages to put it together. It is about a little girl who finally, after much anticipation, gets to go in the woods by herself. So like on an adventure without supervision, and just what that means as exploring and experiencing it all to herself without anyone overshadowing that. I grew up in the country and there wasn't a lot going on, but I kind of found the woods behind our house to be very magical. So that is the inspiration, where we got to run and have all this nature, and it was actually very calming. So I guess I want other kids to be able to realize that if they're feeling overwhelmed or need to get exercise or anything like that, like being out in a park or woods is just like a perfect place to be, to experience just an overwhelming sense of like calm. I don't know how to describe it. It's just rather lovely. So there's a lot of obstacles that Periwinkle has to overcome. When they're going along on this adventure with her, having this experience, then I think it gives them the opportunity to think, oh, what would I do? And what is she going to do next? And how is she going to solve this problem without giving up? It's not so overwhelming, but it's enough of a challenge where it's meant to give kids a thought process to try to get them thinking about what they would do. A lot of times people feel like, oh, I have to, if I'm going to support this, I need to go buy all these supplies. What I like to do, even with my own kids, and we've done over the years, is to upcycle like cartons, like pop cartons, milk jugs, strawberry containers, and see what they can do with it. We've, over the years, my daughter and I made fairy houses out of things, and just decorating those, and that's been a lot of fun. Or like little storage containers for stickers or washi tape or anything like that. And it just is meant to get their creative juices flowing and see what they can use without spending a lot of money. Basically, I have something inside of me that I just have to keep creating things. And it's evolved over the years where, like, when I first started in my 20s, I would make little bird houses and I would paint those. Or I would just make all these little crafts. And then I started my wedding invitation business, and I did that for like 13 years. And that was a huge process. So then after I did that, I started doing freelance graphic design, and I did that for several years. And then I worked on the books, and then I do a lot of collaging now. So it's just always evolving, but I just have to always constantly keep making things. I was so challenged by trying to come up with, like, I would have dreams like, okay, you want to do this, why are you not working on it? But the story wasn't coming together right away. Like, I felt like I was forcing it. And so that's why I set it aside to do Fun for Anyone first, because I had that story and that just, rolled right out. But with this one, the art process, I decided to do it completely differently. So it wasn't just digital art. It was all these collages, which take an incredible amount of time, but it was so worth it. I love doing author visits, so I'll go into classrooms to do Fun for Anyone, but then I'll also take this massive collage that is an entire spread, and I've taken it in, and the kids just like pour over it, and it's so fun. I used to do wedding invitations, and so I have like bins of scrap cardstock that I didn't want to part with, like mistakes for printing and stuff like that. and I'll cut them up and use them for tree trunks and paint over them and all these things. So it has like little wording throughout and it has little animals throughout. And so basically they're just going through trying to find like all the hidden things, and it makes it more fun. It just makes it more of an experience.